Good morning, friends. Hi. I was just sitting in meditation and sort of had the nudge of start now. And if there's one thing that I've learned how to do, it's answer the call and follow my guidance. So here I am. First, let me introduce myself. My name is Frida Maletsky. I am 44 years young. I have no idea what I'm doing, except that I have a willingness to show up and try. I have been on a spiritual journey for the last 5 years intensely. I would say that I've always been a spiritual seeker, but it wasn't until the pandemic that I really sunk into myself and went deep on learning skills and ways to flourish within spirituality, learning more about it. It was like this moment in time where I had this awakening where it was like, learn absolutely everything you can, take all the classes, do all the things. And I wanted to share with you that the one thing that absolutely, completely, and totally changed my life was meditation. Learning how to quiet the mind was the first step in me opening up, discovering, becoming the person that I'm still in the process of becoming today. So, what am I doing? Why am I here? Why am I talking to you? Um, when I just woke up. I've got no makeup on. I haven't brushed my teeth. I was sitting in meditation. It was like, answer the call. Just go do this thing. What? Why? Why am I doing this? Why not? Why not? Last night, I was sitting in circle, and I use the words in circle, but I meet with a handful of beautiful, inspiring, amazing spiritual women online. And we get together and we hang out. And last night, I met with these women and we were coming up with what is your big, bold dream for 2025? And I'm going to tell you what my big, bold dream is. It is to create a meditation and light work community where I have a membership program and meditate with people that come to the program every morning to get them set up in their lives in the best way possible for them to start to heal their trauma and move forward with their authenticity and their big, bold dreams. Basically, it will be everything that I wish that I had from the beginning when I was seeking help, when I was waking up and when I was just like, what is happening to me? Am I going crazy? No. So a place to learn tools for your awakening process and clearing trauma, because personally, I think that all of this is just about clearing trauma. That's the big overarching bold dream. Well, how do I meet people? How do people get to learn who I am? Why would you want to come meditate with me? How would I even find you? And last night, I said, I'm going to start a podcast. Now, most of my life, I would have said, who the fuck wants to listen to me talk about dumb shit? Like, who wants to hear what I have to say? But I've done enough trauma clearing and done enough stuff that at this point, I'm like, yeah, just do it. Why not? Just do it. You can listen if you want to. If I resonate with you, awesome. If not, okay. What are you afraid of? What of being a failure? Of having no one listen, so no one listens. That's okay. I won't know unless I try. And I'll never be ready if I sit around and write out a list of the things that I was going to talk to you about. So I'm just going to share with you my overarching intention. My overarching intention is to start a meditation community because it's what I wished I had when I first woke up. And I want to give you the tools so that you can use your own discernment, get in touch with your own higher self, have your own spiritual gifts come online, and you do you for you. How will I meet people? Well, maybe I'll start a podcast. That's what sort of came in. Some of my favorite podcasts that I listen to also have a YouTube channel so that they sort of go together. What does that mean? I'm not very tech savvy. But in First Pancakes, I love First Pancakes, which is something from the Gilmore Girls, which I love. Why don't I just open up my Zoom account, record a first video, start a YouTube channel, pull the audio off of here, and find a podcast place to deal with it. These are all Googleable things. I can do that. First pancake it. Go for it. Just try. Why not? So, my loves, to introduce myself, I'm Frida. And my decaf cup of coffee. I've been allowing myself 1 cup of coffee a day. I used to drink a ton of coffee. And then my body was like, oh, hello, no. How about we have 1 cup of coffee a day for now? So then I went to the store and I was like, I'm going to try decaf coffee so that I can still have my 2 coffees, but the second cup is decaf. It's all right. The thing I like about coffee the most is the cream that I put in my coffee, like the half and half. So coming at you without a microphone, first thing in the morning, without any makeup. Good morning. Okay, let's go. So, what do I want to accomplish in sharing a podcast, or what would the format of that even look like? I want to do a little teaching and I want to do a little healing work. But mostly, I want to introduce you to me to see if I'm your cup of tea. And if I am, I want to invite you into this meditation community. And also, I have learned so much from podcasts, books, like all sorts of different stuff, like the free offerings that people offer. I also just want to have that available because, like, I do know that resources are an issue for folks. And, like, I want to just throw it out there. If you can learn from this, if you can use this, hell yes. Get as much as you can. Please. So I'm thinking, what's a good first pancake? And I'll probably do this again later with a real microphone. But just as a start, we're going to do a little grounding meditation, and then we're going to go in. And this is a tool that my teacher, Rennie, her website is The Light Heals. She's an amazing healer. I adore her. She taught us in a program that I was part of called Energetic Rebirth. She taught us this tool of turning off the light switch, turning off the power switch to something that, like a core trauma, so that it doesn't have the energetic sparks around it anymore, so that you can, like, get in there and help clear it more. And it takes the charge off. Let's clear one. Let's turn the switch off together. All right, my loves. So let's do this. Why now? Why not? Why not? Okay. So I'm going to ask for you to sit in a chair with a chair, sofa, something, but I want you sitting up and down. I want your 2 feet on the ground and I want your back straight. That way we're going to, like, sort of be aligning our chakra system within our bodies. And we're going to drop an energetic grounding cord down to the core center of the earth. We're going to drop some energetic tree roots of light. But being in this position is going to help that energy move because you're like straight up and down. Now, if you can't be in that position and you have to lay down or, it's just, you can't be in this position, I'm just going to ask that you imagine that those chakras are lined up in that way. All right, let's put our hands to our heart and we're going to do 3 deep breaths. Breathing in. And nice, slow, long, deep breaths. Breathing in and breathing out. We're really pulling ourselves into our bodies. A lot of times we disassociate and hang out up here. We want to pull ourselves into our bodies, sit into the lower half of our bodies, feel our feet, buttocks on the chair, and breathing in and down. Beautiful. All right, my loves, we're going to get grounded together. So you're going to take both of your palms, you're going to keep them palm down flat on your knees, palms down. And we are going to imagine a little spinning foot chakra on our left foot, spinning, 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 open, spinning wide, and a little spinning foot chakra on our right foot. Spin, spin, spinning open, spinning wide, spinning open, spinning wide until both the bottoms of our feet are an open plane, an open window. And from here, we are going to drop 500 energetic tree roots of light down through the left foot, down, in, deep, far and wide, down, in, down to the core center of the earth, and 500 energetic tree roots of light down through our right foot, down and in, down and in, down and in, down and in, deep, far and wide, 1,000 energetic tree roots of light down, in, deep, far and wide, down to the core center of true earth. And from here, we're going to have those tree roots of light accept the beautiful high vibrational energy that just, it's so nourishing. It just goes up those light cords into the bottoms of your feet and into your ankles, your legs, your knees, over your thighs. That feels so good. Arriving at the root, which is sort of at the base of your spine there, and we're going to start spinning that open. We're going to spin it open clockwise until it is about 1.5 feet wide. Spin, spin, spinning open, spinning wide. And from here, we're going to drop an energetic grounding cord of light down to the core center of true earth. Ooh. It just drops right down and immediately connects to the core center of the earth. And gorgeous, rich, high vibrational energy. It's so nourishing. Just starts shooting up that grounding cord into your hip sockets, roots, reproductive organs, pelvic floor, into those hip sockets, down over the legs, knees, shins, ankles, feet, and into those energetic roots that we have established. And we are getting grounded, friends. That feels so incredibly good. You are going to be pulling yourself into your body. You feel heavy. So the lower half of your body is going to feel heavy and grounded into the earth. That feels delicious. Ideally, I want you doing something like this every day. Well, I shouldn't say I want. You should want that for yourself. Nope, no shoulds. If you so feel inclined for yourself to do this for yourself because you want this and you want to get grounded, this is a wonderful way to do so every day. But you only ever have to do anything that you want to do, my loves. Only ever. Don't take my word for it. I personally just find this very helpful. And from here, we're going to run through our chakra system. So we're going to go to our root chakra, which is located at the base of the spine. And we're going to imagine a softball size of white light just right here in front of your root. Just a little bit in front of your body. Spinning correctly, spinning clockwise, softball size of white light. Spinning correctly in correct alignment, spinning out anything and anyone that doesn't serve our highest good. getting recharged, realigned, recentered, and growing to the size of a basketball. Moving up to the sacral chakra, it's around your belly button area. Imagine a softball size of white light spinning correctly in correct alignment, spinning out anything and anyone that doesn't serve our highest good, becoming reacclimated, recalibrated, realigned, recentered, rejuvenated, and growing to the size of a basketball. Moving up to that solar plexus chakra, it's sort of at the under the breast where the rib cage is, that sort of area there. Spinning correctly in correct alignment, spinning out anything and anyone that doesn't serve your highest good, becoming recalibrated, rejuvenated, reacclimated, recentered, recharged, and growing to the size of a basketball. Moving up to the heart chakra, softball size of white light, spinning correctly in correct alignment, spinning out anything and anyone that doesn't serve your highest good, becoming recalibrated, re-energized, recentered, and growing to the size of a basketball. Moving up to the throat chakra, softball size of white light, spinning correctly in correct alignment, spinning out anything and anyone that doesn't serve your highest good, becoming rejuvenated, reacclimated, re-energized, and growing to the size of a basketball. Let's come up to our third eye chakra. That's going to be right in the center of your forehead. Softball size of white light, spinning correctly in correct alignment, spinning out anything and anyone that doesn't serve your highest good, becoming rejuvenated, reacclimated, recharged, recentered, and open, and growing to the size of a basketball. Moving up to your crown chakra at the top of your head, softball size of white light, spinning correctly in correct alignment, spinning out anything and anyone that doesn't serve your highest good, becoming recharged, recentered, rejuvenated, and growing to the size of a basketball. Going up to the soul star chakra, which is sort of about a foot and a half above the top of your head, softball size of white light, spinning correctly in correct alignment, spinning out anything and anyone that doesn't serve your highest good, becoming rejuvenated, reacclimated, recentered, and growing to the size of a basketball. And from here, from the core center of the earth, we are going to shoot a beam of white light up through all of our chakra system, all the way up to the heavens, up to source. All those chakras are spinning correctly in correct alignment, spinning out anything and anyone that doesn't serve our highest good. And that light shoots up, beams off the source energy, and comes down through our bodies, back down to the core center of the earth. All the chakras within our system, and there are way more than the 8 that we talked about today. These are our main ones, and we're just, all of them are spinning correctly in correct alignment. And from here, we're going to open up our energy fields. We're going to push our energy out to the size of the room that we're in. We're going to imagine pushing our energies out to the size of the building that we're in. We're going to imagine pushing our energy out to the size of the state that we're in, Providence area. We're going to imagine pushing our energy out to the size of the continent that we sit on. We're going to imagine pushing our energy out to the size of the world. Let's imagine pushing our energy out to the size of the galaxy, the universe, and one final push all the way out to the very edges of the multiverse, becoming pure source energy. Let's put our hands to our heart. I'm going to do another deep breath here. Friends, I would like you to feel into your body. Feel in your body for a core wound. What is one of those big core wounds for you? Something that comes up in your life over and over again. The core wound I'm going to describe for myself this morning is one of codependency. And when that came into my life was at 3 years old. I had a deep desire to make sure that my mother knew she was loved when my big sister went off to college. I knew that she needed taking care of, and I wanted to make sure that I made her feel useful, needed, wanted. And that was just the beginning, because I was manipulating a situation in order to make sure that I got my needs met. Codependency. Where, so I'm just using this as an example to demonstrate what we're doing. So we're finding something in our bodies, and maybe a thought doesn't come to mind. Exactly. Maybe it's a feeling. Where this sits for me, let's find it. It sits for me in my root chakra. So I feel it down in sort of like the pelvic floor of my area, my body. It's really around that safety and security to make sure what can I do to make sure that my needs are met as a child. That's where this lives. So you're going to wait for something to light up in your body. So let's just have a moment here and feel into your form. Ask yourself, hey, body, show me. Light something up for me that is a core wound. You don't actually have to know what it is. Just find a feeling in your body that's zinging for you. So where I'm feeling it in my body is the back right, lower back right. So that's just an example. So find that feeling there, my loves. And we're going to go to that part of the body. Hold your attention there. Put your mind on that feeling. We're going to ask Archangel Michael to come in and help with us. He's knocking at the door. He's going to come in, and we are going to imagine like an old cartoon, like one of those cartoons of a power switch or like the fire alarm, that sort of thing. But it's when they're just going to turn off the source of power. We're going to go in there and we're going to put our hand on that big old power switch. We're going to ask Archangel Michael to meet us there. Thank you so much for being with us. He puts his hand on top of ours, and we're just going to turn that puppy down, turn it off. Just like that. The energetic charge to this wound we are taking off line. It is not going to have that same zing. God, universe, source, please meet us in the place where we have turned off the power to this core wound. And fill that in with the highest vibrational life source that our body can hold at this moment in time. For all the beautiful souls with me listening, sitting in meditation, be with them now. Filling in that area with the highest vibrational light of source, anything that their body can hold right now. Please help them feel the energy in their body as this happens. Energy work is invisible work, but boy, can you feel it when you start to get in tune with yourself. I'm asking that you help them feel this now. And I'm hearing that this is complete. Go ahead and wiggle your fingers and wiggle your toes. Feel your bum beneath your body, the seat of yourself. And slowly open your eyes. Well, there was our first pancake. All right. Thank you so much for joining me. It is an honor to show up in this body, in this form, in this time, right now, and say yes. So, for your attention, in a world where everything demands your attention, I honor you for saying yes to yourself today and hanging out with me. Thank you. All right, my loves, have a wonderful day.